Hello everyone and welcome to a smash look at Izle. Fraz here as always, and this is from Yinis Interactive. I really hope I'm saying that right. I'm sure they'll say to me. I really hope they will say to me if I'm saying that wrong. This is in alpha, it's in development currently. There is a Kickstarter which you can find the link down below. Please be going and showing your support if you do actually enjoy this video as well. But what is Izle? Well, to be honest, I'd be freaking loving it, that's for sure. It looks amazing, but it is a 3D procedurally generated action-adventure RPG where you pretty much are rebuilding your world of Izle. As you progress and do objectives and everything, you're able to build islands and basically terraform them the way you want them, which is actually really cool. But then there's also a crafting system, but you don't actually need to do the crafting system, so to speak, as well. And it's just really cool. This is a demo. There is sort of like 4 islands you can do, and once you get to a certain part, the game kind of goes, right, that's you've had your piece, there you go. But I couldn't recommend this enough because it's actually been freaking amazing. But let's get into it though. So like I said, you can procedurally generate your islands. You get to pick from a variety of ones. Like when you actually get to first create one, it's like, oh, do you want fire or ice? Do you want this or that sort of thing? And you can craft in your combat. There's monsters. You also can just dig anywhere you want. I dug through an island and it was like, oh hi, well, it was just finding treasure chests and everything. And it's actually pretty darn insane. Like I said though, this is a very early preview, but some features are missing. There's a strategic map that's currently not implemented. But, the game is currently on Kickstarter, just got greenlit, which is actually phenomenally awesome. And, well, let's get started though. The story does involve rebuilding Izle, like I said, protecting it from a shadow invasion, or becoming shadow itself. And you have to actually die there. But as you notice, there's no music here just now, but we're just going to dive into play Izle. And you'll see what's there. So it's loading up. I'm actually going to skip the intro sequence. I don't want to use it. I'll let you hear a bit of the voice acting.
Long time ago, the universe
actually, I'll just let you hear this a little bit because it's actually freaking amazing.
Amongst the shadows of space. The universe was in complete silence until life appeared. The cosmos took shape, and the most brilliant stars merged together into gods of light. These gods created galaxies and entire glimmering worlds. But that brightness blinded the creatures of shadows.
And now I'm moving a shield, and you've got to defend against these. It's quite interesting because you have this, and then the game just completely takes a different thing. But yeah, these guys just... This is actually like a fail state. Like, you will fail this. There's no way to pass it. You're not kidding. No.
The celestial brightness was slowly fading away.
And basically the world kind of comes together, and then you have to kind of defend it, and then you create your own, the one that gets away sort of thing.
And it grew long enough to see the birth of the first people. But very soon the planet would face danger, and they had to flee.
That is, of course, the darkness, which are not really friendly. What I'm actually going to do is quickly skip ahead so you guys can actually see. Well, of course, I'll let you.
The exodus of the Starborn.
We can actually skip to the game. I mean, because there is a little bit there, but hey, let you guys see, it is alpha. There's some things missing, but do consider supporting the Kickstarter, because this game looks like a lot of promise, and there's a lot already there to show what the game's after. Anyway, this is our little character. Hello. Anyway, I will quickly go into the options while we're here. Gameplay options. There is a lot of gameplay options you can choose from. Graphics. There is a lot of graphics options. A lot of graphics options. And it is a voxel based kind of game, so you get shadow distance, ground object, object C distance, terrain distance, and stuff like that. I also have sound options, which is really nice. The music is amazing, as you've probably already seen. But there is a vast array of options, and this game looks so nice. You can even see it looks even better soon. Just so you guys know. And I think my W is managed. Yeah. For some reason, the key bindings for movement, like for Q and D, for that, when you want it to be, WD. W is now going. Oh, God dang it! I did that wrong. So I want that to go left and move backwards. Yep. Move forwards. There we go. That's sorted. So, you're this little guy who has nothing to him. You come into this room and you can choose to be a boy or a girl. I'm just going to go quickly for a boy, but you can actually just switch. See? Just switch. There you go. Let's go up here quickly. Now you're thinking, right, so it's an RPG thing, what's going to go on? You're going to see in a minute. These chests have some goodies inside. Ah, what did I get? Some running shoes. So this, if I press space, I now run faster. And you actually get sort of different ones, like you get those type of shoes, you'll get wooden shoes, you'll get metal shoes, fire shoes. I'm just calling them fire shoes because you can actually turn yourself pretty much into Iron Man in this, which is actually freaking cool. Also, you get bows and stuff, like I have some hair now. And if I press E, I now bow. Just gonna head up here, and there was another glowing, lovely chest heading up here. I now have a red hair. Which if I hit I, this is your inventory. So if I just bring this down, because I actually prefer this one over that other one. But I'll wave. I can wave. So everything's connected by these portals in a way. Well, your ship is anyway. But I'm just going to go down. Look how pretty this is. Welcome to the lighthouse.
The gods of light welcome you to Izle, the last beacon of life.
I've been thinking, right, there's a tiny island
and
here. What's going on?
Grow. Come forward on the island. There is something I want to show you. New quest.
So we have a quest, and there we go. Now you can actually hit tab and it just goes away. It's quite easily. Your health is in the left hand corner. Now at the bottom obviously is a sort of RPG like element going on there. But I mean, one of the things I'd like to just mention, and I'll probably mention it quite a few times during this video, is the thing that actually attracted me to Izle in the first place was the fact that this graphic style and just everything looks amazing. And it just seems like there's a lot of passion behind the development team doing this game. It looks insanely nice, insanely beautiful. And couple that with the mechanics of the game, I've been having a blast with the Izle thus far, and I can't wait to see where this actually goes. Anyway, let's get going. Hello rabbits, how you doing? Let's speed up a little bit and get up here. Hello people, and here you have a forge where you can actually click and create all these goodies, but you need stuff to actually do it with. And if we click this away, there's one thing I would maybe like to see changed. If I do this, if I go into the forge, I can do that, but I can't then turn the camera. You need to click everything away. I'd like maybe some way of even if you're still able to move the camera in some sort of way, might be helpful. Fire here and not get burned. What's in this chest? Give me what's in the chest. I have some goodies. Wooden shoulders, which gives me a robe. So like armor pieces and everything kind of lend themselves as like some will give you armor, some will give you special abilities. Like if I hit I here, you can actually go down here, and this is telling you, this item was looted from chest, this is what it has, instant cast, 12 mana cost, 1 health extra, and then you've got item looted, gives you a plus armor and stuff, and I can also get health. This is your health fountain. You're going to need this a little bit. Just trust me. I saw something else shiny somewhere. Did I? No, did I not? Fine, let's go inside the lighthouse. And whoop! Shard collector! Which will gather your shards when you have them, you know? Which I don't think we have any yet. No, we don't. You collect them sort of from doing like a main objective, and you can actually use them to, one, make really powerful weapons, or two, to revive yourself when you die. But there's not a sort of end state per se when you die. If you die, you become a shadow man, which, if you really want to be evil, you can, but like, Izle will then suffer because you become really powerful, but Izle will then suffer. So it's kind of up to you what you want to do. You can play good or bad, and you know there will be consequences either way. You have a wooden sword. I want it. Can I have it? No. Fine. Where do you want me to go? Why not move to the island? The gods.
Quest completed. New powers were unlocked.
So this is the terraforming. Now you see here we've got several things here. Fire, windish. I don't actually know what those icons are, but I think it's like a mix. And then of course you've got these, and they all kind of mix in one way or another. You know, to do the description, I did say some stuff will be left out. Dark Citadel, don't think I want that. But first of all, you get to create rolling hills. So we click it, and it will load up a wee bit. Give it a few seconds. But I mean, this is where things start to get really interesting. I will suddenly become the God Hand. You are rebuilding the world, but you can rebuild it however you want. You could restart this as many times you want and make different worlds. But here we go.
New quest.
Now currently you saw that that created that world there, right? And you're like, right, well, I thought you got to make it. Well, what it does is it gives you sort of islands, but they're all sort of different from each other. Right now they're sort of the same just because it's a demo and there's more content being created. But the other islands, you do actually get to place them wherever you want, which is cool. So if I hit this, we actually have jumpers. Okay, you wanted me to put that there. Whee! Da-da-da-da. I'm just gonna wave everybody as I come across. Hello, how we doing? Hi sheep. I gotta see the graphic style and everything. Now we get bad guys around that chest. I don't want them around that chest. Can I have that chest, please? I don't have anything to hit you with. Can I have the chest? Thank you. I have a helmet. Okay. Hi. Show inventory. Now some things are like passive, like you notice the helmet doesn't actually bring up anything. Some armor will be passive, but it does actually add like extras to you. Now there should be... What am I looking for? Take the bridge and... now you give me the pickaxe. I'm gonna shove that there and put that into F. Like I like to keep that sort of, because you get a sword and shield at times as well. But we can now take trees down. You get experience as well as wood. There we go, some wood. We have some wood now. There we go. You can actually unstack them because they do automatically stack, but you just right click and separate them out if you wish. But, right, explore the ruin and dig out the ancient treasure. This is fun. I'm just gonna maybe like, right, there's some rock. There we go, get some rock. So this is glowing, isn't it? Let's see where we can go. Just gonna... Hello, chest. I fell through the ground. How cool is that? Like, you can literally just... And I've got my first shard. Wooden armor.
Along your adventures, you will discover shards of light, like the one you just found.
Like I said, that's shards of light, so you can't
The
confine.
choice is yours.
But basically, you can make powerful armor, artifacts and stuff, or you can
New
like,
quest.
restore the life if you die. I have some armor. This is where the voxel-based system kind of comes in. Now, you can actually make some pretty darn cool stuff out of this. But right now, I want to create some land, and I'm making it in the wrong place. There we go. There we go. Make some land here. There we go. And out the portal we go.
Completed.
Yes.
New quest.
So it actually gave me this little guy, which is freaking cool because it allows you to teleport from any of the islands back to the lighthouse. But you see, you know, we've got some basic mod that we picked up, but you saw sort of how the initial way that will work when you're actually building stuff and we actually have more armor. But I mean, this island is sanctuary, but you can't actually do anything on the main island. But you can do stuff on the other island. Harvest some wood. So this wants to harvest some wood. So let's go harvest some wood. While I'm over here, I can then do this. Just create something. There we go. Still a little experiment, shall we? Yep. So if I fall, did it? No. Okay. Let's add some this to it. Get that. I make a tower. What if I hit this out? Will that just all fall down? Will that eventually fall down? That is gonna float. It is just gonna float. Okay. Interesting. I didn't actually know that, but that's pretty cool. Just floating. You could create floating sculptures and castles then out of that. Alright, so this wants us to harvest some wood. So let's harvest some wood. That's some wood. Don't fall down there.
Quest completed. New quest.
Can we turn around? This is what I mean when the quest menu comes up. You can't really turn. So you could be like, this could suddenly jump up in the middle of a fight for some reason. You're just like, ah, crap. Let's space to run back here. You actually see that from here. You can. Okay, no, wait, I wanted to go up there. Hi, bird. Go away, bird. So we have this. So you get like recipes almost like, and you get several tiers. There is a lot of tiers. We're on 0 at the moment, and you can actually create the blade of before the storm, which is actually pretty darn cool. So we don't actually currently have enough rock. Where did I get the white stone? But the blade of storm is like almost a magic ability in a sense. But we want to create a wooden short sword, or what do I want to make? Tier 1's not unlocked yet. You can make arrows, hats. I want the wooden long sword. So if we just bring this over here. Craft that.
New powers were unlocked.
Can now create all these goodies. But if I just bring this over here and just create my sword, put that back in there, and get shield. There we go. You can actually hold up the shield, and then, haha! Now, some of the animations are being worked on for the combat, but I think it's actually at a good point as well. But we can create a new world, so I'm just going to go in here. I think I'm going to go with a fire maze. Last time I went frozen castle first, but this is what happens when it comes up. See, this does say concept and development. This is your strategic map. But basically, anywhere along this white line, you can create a world. So I'm going to do it right here. And it's really as simple as that. And the world is different. Well, I suppose you're all in the world, but your islands are different each time you make them. I will bear in mind, though, that it will be the same sort of each time because the demo, and they only have so much content they can give to the game right now. But You can see where it's going, and there's a good amount in it. The fire maze is fun. The hand to create. And it will just connect onto your other island, and there you go. Just realised I have a wooden sword. That's probably not going to do too well.
New quest.
Reach the dungeon within the maze and defeat its boss. Okay. What? How much stuff do I have? Not really much. Because if I'm not actually sure it has it yet, but yes, tier 1's unlocked. Look at that. You can create fire arrow. You can create a life potion. You can create an obsidian sword. Which is really freaking cool. It's honestly really cool. You can actually pretty much create an armor out of fire, and I actually do think that you look like Iron Man. So that's connected down there. So let's head down to the fire maze and see what's waiting on us, shall we? And beat up, because we can actually fight now properly. I'm gonna slowly run up here. Hey buddy, how you doing? Yes, thank you. What do you give me? Nothing. What am I gonna do there? That's connected over here, okay. Oh, we have some skeletons. Hello boys. Shall we fight? Ow, son of a... I need to watch my health. There we go. Oh good. Now how are we getting in here? Is there a way in? Sometimes you actually just make your own way in. Like you make your own door. I'm not sure if there's actually... Oh. I'm gonna end up lost, aren't I? Hey. Hello. Ow. You mind? Need to watch my health there. It's gonna just tingle away with... Like you gotta see, the music is honestly beautiful in this game. What if I did this? Like if I did this, brought this out, shoved it on E. Through to a different part. Does that mean you can actually just create your own way? What's in here? That lava, that burn. Okay, that burns and I'm dying. Oh no. Well, I guess it's a good time I can show you me turning into shadow thing. I'm not a shadow warrior. And the shadows are coming over and are descending, and we'll start wrecking stuff. You can see, like, you don't really have, like, a permanent death, per se, with that anyway. So shadows have invaded and corrupted Izle. To repel them, go to the top of the lighthouse. I have a lot more health, as you can see there, but I'd rather... I don't... This is going to start hitting. Good thing I don't have too many islands to go. But I got killed pretty easily there. Yeah, I want to go up and actually change it back so we can see what happens. Yes. I will give you a shard of light. But as you can see, you know, you're building a range of different worlds, islands, you know, World of Fire, Ice, Greenlands, build voxel-based stuff. You can build castles or anything, you know, and make it look awesome. And I'm now back to being me. Yes, good. That's the way it should be. But the game just had so much potential, and it's already shining through. I actually love Izle. It's really freaking cool, guys. And I hope you'll give it a chance. And, you know, the Kickstarter link will be down below. I hopefully should be able to leave the Steam Greenlight page, so you can also follow along on Steam if you want as well. But thus far, I've been having an amazing time. I've been having a blast. I love it. Everything sounds amazing. Everything plays amazing. And the game has so much to offer. Guys, this has been Izle with Smash Look At It, and I hope you've enjoyed. See you all next time.